batting was pretty difficult this morning, was it not?
Yeah, it was. I think, look, early season in England, it's always tough. You know, the ball's going to move around. Batters are going to be challenged in different ways. We've seen throughout the whole season that facing really good attacks, some of the best bowlers in the world, twice facing Jimmy, it just shows what sort of skill levels they're at. And, you know, as a batting unit, we're constantly looking for that, you know, that magic little bit we need to get out there and perform. But I've no doubt that we're onto something really good. We're on the right journey. The boys are putting in the work every single day. And we keep finding ways of getting ourselves out of trouble.
And getting into trouble as well. At 12 for 3, you were in deep trouble this morning, and 3 catches had gone down as well, so it could have been even worse. But since then, a bit of a recovery.
Yeah, not the ideal start, but I think the resilience that the team showed, and you know, the application that someone like Lammers showed throughout, to persevere and keep going, and actually to really grind it out at times against a very good bowling attack, again when conditions were in their favour. You know, he showed a real resilience, and I thought James Rue, the young guy, played incredibly well again. He keeps showing his maturity beyond his years, and you know, I think he's got a really exciting future ahead of him.
Steve Davis coming back into the side, replacing Sean Dixon. Is that an opportunity for Sean to get a bit of form back, playing for the seconds?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's an opportunity for Sean to go back and free himself up and find some form, but also an opportunity for Davos to come in, who's done incredibly well in the second team. He's put runs on the board, you know, and I think as a batter, your currency is always going to be runs. You know, you've got to come in and perform, and he's been a constant performer for many years. So, you know, also into the sort of the final couple of years of his career, you know, he'd be in a really good space mentally to come out and just free himself up and play. And that's the sort of brand of cricket we're looking to play, the style of cricket we're looking to play, as we've seen with Tom Kohler-Cadmore, you know, just that sort of freedom to come out and be yourself and play the way you want to play.
Pretty tough circumstances to be making your comeback for Steve Davis, though, under cloudy skies, facing one of the best bowlers of all time.
Yeah, if you ever want to challenge yourself, you know, this is probably the place to come and do it against one of the world's best. But I remember having a chat with the batting group not so very long ago and saying that that's the sort of challenge you should be up for. You know, if you want to prove that you can play at the highest level, you've got to be willing to go and do it against the world's best. You know, and who better to do it against than someone like Jimmy? He keeps showing why he is right up there.
What do you make of the pitch? What's going to be a good first innings score on this pitch?
Yeah, interesting. So it's my first experience at Old Trafford. Having a look at the wicket this morning, I didn't think it was going to necessarily do as much as it did. You know, they've left probably more grass on than they have previously. Stats would suggest that there's average scores of over 300 in the first innings. You know, but I think getting through that new ball was vital, and we've managed to do that. And unfortunately, I think the rain came at a really bad time for us, because we were just gathering momentum with young Roo and Lammonby starting to play really well and gather momentum. So, you know, if we can have a really good start tomorrow morning, get a big partnership formed, then anything is possible, really.